Bill O'Reilly here. Welcome to the No Spin News for Wednesday, April 12th, 2023. Stand up for your country. So President Biden's getting worse, and it doesn't give me any joy to report that. But there is no question, if you watch him yourself, you'll see it. You can see it. Okay, but behind the scenes, the White House staff knows he is in steep decline, and he's not going to get any better. He has to be supervised all the time, either by his wife or by staff members flanking him. He just can't wander off, because he would wander off. And we've seen that a couple of times on video. He cannot articulate thoughts without a teleprompter. He has to read. He can read and recite, but he cannot think and verbalize. And that's why he doesn't hold many press conferences. Now, this is a dangerous situation for America and for we the people. He's a leader of the free world, and the free world knows what I just told you, that he's in decline. So people like Macron, for example, under Trump, never would have gone out, as he did last week, and said, you know, Taiwan's an American problem. We're not going to get involved with that. That never would have happened had the United States been run by a strong president. But Biden, you know, when they destroy a drone over international waters in the Black Sea and the president of the United States doesn't say anything to the Russians, not a word, and then 3 days later they decorate the pilots that destroyed the U.S. drone, and you get nothing, that's frightening. All right, so this is the subject of this evening's Talking Points memo. President's in Ireland, as you know, but there's no press access to him. I've never seen this. On every foreign trip, there's a press conference. I mean, what are you doing and who are you talking to? No, not happening here. But maybe one of the reasons it's not happening is because Hunter Biden accompanied Joe Biden to Ireland. Now, if this isn't an in-your-face to the American public, I don't know what is. Remember, Hunter Biden is under a grand jury investigation in Delaware and scrutiny in the House of Representatives. So he gets on Air Force One, he goes over with his father, and he enjoys the week-long vacation in Ireland. Well, you would assume that if there was a press conference, that might come up. It might not, because of the docile White House press corps, but I think that's a reason. The press corps itself is the corporate masters, the people they work for, they root for Biden. Everybody knows that. There's no two sides to this story. Everybody knows that. But the press corps, the individuals themselves, are getting very frustrated, and they're taking it out on the White House spokesperson. Go.
Is the administration trying to protect the president from our questions? Please answer
Absolutely
that question.
not. Absolutely not.
So why the lack of any interaction in a formal setting to have a press conference?
I mean, the president takes shouted questions. I understand, John. I understand. I understand. I've dealt with this question about 3 times already. I understand. It is the job of you all to ask this question to me. Totally get that, and that's not a problem at all. But certainly, the president many times has stood in front of all of you, has taken questions on his own, because he wanted to see what was all on your minds. He wanted to see what the questions you all were going to ask him, and he wanted to answer them directly.
It's more Boulder Dash, word of the day. I mean, he's afraid. The White House is afraid to put him out there because they don't know what he's going to say. And that's what's going on. So yesterday he gave a speech in Belfast. He's an hour late for the speech. An hour. Now, if you're late for any appointment without a very good reason, that's disrespectful. So if I have a date to meet somebody at a certain time and that person keeps me waiting for an hour and there's no emergency or anything like that, that's a sign of disrespect to me and to you if it happens to you. Well, an hour late and then Biden finally totters on out there. It's crazy. So let's look at the data, all right? 27 months Joe Biden's been in office. He has held 24 press conferences. You see it at the bottom there. Same period of time, Barack Obama 46, Donald Trump 51. That's a dramatic difference. And you can make the case that there's more turbulence in the Biden administration with the inflation, the border, the foreign problems, the Ukraine war, and he just will not answer questions about it. And I've been in this business a long time. I know what's happening. I don't have to guess or speculate. There's no other reason on this earth that Biden does not answer questions other than he cannot answer them. Mentally is not up to it. Well, you did the tough thing during COVID. You paid your people and pulled your business through the pandemic. And now you could qualify for up to $26,000 per employee at covidtaxrelief.org. Government funds are available to reward companies with 2 or more employees who stayed open during COVID. This is not a loan. You don't have to pay it back. Nobody knows about this more than the CPAs and tax experts at covidtaxrelief.org. You pay nothing up front. They do the work and share a percentage of the cash they get back for you. Even those businesses who took PPP loans can qualify. Nonprofits and churches as well. So let covidtaxrelief.org help you get up to $26,000 per employee. Visit covidtaxrelief.org. That's covidtaxrelief.org. Let's go to the mail. Brian, I do believe that President Biden will be the Democratic nominee. So far, he's been perfect for the far left. They're in control of the White House. He does what they tell him to do and never apologizes. It's true, the far left doesn't care if he's diminished or not because he is in their pocket. No doubt about it. George Luna, Berkeley Heights, New Jersey. I totally disagree with you, Bill, saying the expulsion in Tennessee was an overreaction. The reason we have nonstop attacks on our institutions is lack of consequences. All right, I respect your disagreement, but as I said yesterday, you get the same bang for the buck if you censure the 3 people who disrupted the Tennessee legislature rather than throwing them out. If you throw them out, it gives the other side, the radical left, a cannon to come back and shoot you. If you censure and say you do it again, then you're out. You hold the high moral ground. So that was my assessment. Joyce, I thought the Saturday Night Live Trump impersonation was spot on. They weren't trying to disrespect. They were trying to be funny. Some people objected to Jesus and Trump being mocked. You know, those people are always going to object. It was tremendous satire. Kathleen, concierge member, she gets direct access to me. Can someone please explain what the Tennessee legislatures did? Yes, Kathleen. They went onto the floor with bullhorns and disrupted all of the proceedings, and that is against the rules of the Tennessee legislature. Melissa P., Wichita Falls, Texas. I see Trump poll numbers all over the place. You featured some of them, Bill. Can you give me your opinion on polling at this time? Doesn't mean anything. I only use it to put stuff in context. It's important that Trump is pulled ahead of DeSantis because that, that's an interesting thing. But right now, polling numbers, June, they'll start to matter. Sharon Goodberry, Palos Verdes, California. Contrary to what your guest says about boycotts being short-lived, I still don't shop at Nordstrom because of their pulling Ivanka Trump's merchandise. Look, that's what I'm trying to get. You, the American consumer, make your decision. There are things I won't do, and for a long time. You're absolutely right. Janet Scaturo, I know Janet, name and town. You got to put your town. I'm going to pass because you say nice things about. I'm 82 years old, a Catholic from Levittown, Holy Family Parish. There you go, my hometown. My husband and I watched Killing Jesus, the movie, Friday evening, and I wanted to watch it again on Saturday. It was so realistic. Yes, it was. Okay, so you're interested in Jesus, that's the one to do. Richard Grifford, St. Louis, Missouri. Bill, about some Team Normal pet wear. Sure, Holly is feeling left out. Holly is the Team Normal mascot. Not left out, but I'm not going to do pet wear. I got great shirts, I got hats, I got mugs, Team Normal, sweeping the country. You want to get this stuff, it will entertain anyone you meet. It's not political. Team Normal people just admire their country and think it's noble. Yes, we're on a downside, but we'll come back up. All right, word of the day, do not be feckless. F-E-C-K-L-E-S-S. Back with a final thought in a moment. Are you looking for a better way to simplify your business finances across expenses, vendor payments, and accounting? If so, Ramp could be a complete game changer. Ramp is a corporate card and expense management software designed to help you save time and put money back into your pocket. Ramp gives your finance teams control and insight into company spending. You're able to issue cards to every employee with limits, restrictions, and automate expense reporting. Ramp's accounting software automatically collects receipts and categorizes your expenses in real time, so you don't have to do that. Ramp is very easy to use. It sets up in less than 15 minutes. Businesses that use Ramp save an average of 3.5% the first year. And right now, get $250 when you join Ramp. So please go to ramp.com/nospin. That's ramp.com/nospin. Okay, here is the final thought of the day. So I gave a commentary the other day which said that if you are disparaged on purpose, you don't forget it. But I didn't say how to deal with it. So if someone's disrespectful to you, what do? Do you punch them and wind up in court, hurting yourself? Do you scream obscenities at them, as so many people do? No. First of all, if somebody is disrespecting you, and it doesn't matter who they are or where they are, you tell them that. You say, that's pretty disrespectful to me. You're disparaging me, and I don't like it. Then you step back, no matter how they react. Some of them might say they're sorry. Few. But you don't say anything more. But you go back and you think about it. But you don't let it go. It's not revenge you're looking for. It's retribution. So if somebody is going to disrespect you, well, you don't have to take that. But you have to do it in a very methodical, well thought out way. Because if you react in the moment with emotion, then you're going to get hurt. 100% you're going to get hurt. State your case, okay? And if it's ridicule, if they're ridiculing you, then you leave. And then you think about it. There are always ways to right that wrong. But you've got to think about it and ask some people that you respect. Final thought. Thank you for watching and listening to the No Spin News. We'll see you again tomorrow. Thank you for watching the No Spin News. To watch the full episode anytime on BillO'Reilly.com, please sign up to become a premium or concierge member. Visit BillO'Reilly.com to sign up and start watching today.